making trouble again. See that sunlight creeping through right there? I was not expecting to see that this morning after the foam filled up. And remember I showed you those where these things were into the wall? Where these Tapcons were into the wall? See, there are no buckets, no hangers. We shouldn't try to push this up against the wall. We should try to grab onto this and pull that into the wall. So put this like an angle thing that's attached to here and has a big hole there, and we drill this 1.5-inch hole clean into the cement by 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, and then we epoxy in a nice carriage bolt sticking out. And when the epoxy's good and dry for a week, then we sock that down and draw this. Well, we don't want to actually move it. We just want to stop it from coming away as this down here slowly gives way over a long time. See, here's where you guys get really mad at me. So it rained pretty good last night, and it blew like 50 miles an hour for almost an hour. So it rained, and so my mission is oops, I don't like where I'm pointing the camera. You had some of this scrap laying around here, and I was going to use it to go like this, but it's all wavy and curly. I'm not sure if you can see that. We don't want twisted wood. We want, so I'd like to get some plastic wood that's perfectly straight, and we caulk that well up against there with this really good expensive caulking. So it's caulked against there, and it's caulked down against maybe a couple of screws holding here, and then this thing caulked to the roof. So it'll look something like that, but perfectly square and with no gaps. We weight it down with some bricks or whatever, make it fit as tightly as it possibly can. So I like plastic wood rather than this crappy stuff. And they don't even sell the right size, the exact size that I want at Strunks, so I'd have to get it at Homo Despot. And then so it can be backfilled. Once this is caulked here, then it can be backfilled so that the remaining void is entirely full of foam. But we don't want too much that it pushes it out. And then my next question would be, do you care that it's colored white? Or should I give it a dusting of some spray gray paint so it looks similar in color to the wall and the roof? A $5 can of spray paint at the very end, just before it gets glued down. So that's the way that is. And I'll show you. See, so maybe I cut too much, I don't know. Some of these, you see, there's that one there, and it's drooping. But the rest of them aren't drooping. So some of these are going to die, but probably not all of them, and they'll probably grow back quite quickly. And then See, the soffit's all done. But there are a lot of holes. This isn't so bad. Here, I'll show you. This is the bottom board that I'm going to replace. But that's going to be at the very end. I expect to be finished with the painting tomorrow. And then we'll do some other crap. See, so I want to replace that one. You see it ends right there. But now this other one, see all the cracks in it? I'm not sure if you're able to see that. And you got lots of these sticks over here. It's the easiest board to replace. See, so one of the reasons why I'm doing this so well, see all these cracks here? Can you see that crack? Can you see that crack? That crack? Little holes. See these holes? See those cracks? All these pinholes and cracks I want to be bulletproof. And there's a lot of them. And if we don't fix this correctly now, then it won't last for long. And I want it to last as long as it can. So I put a lens on that thing there. That was actually the scrap left over from the nice lens I put in the front. See, there's a half of a quart of Bondo just right here. And a plank there. So all the soffit is done, and I'm going to put a second coat of color here. The main body of this is all done, but I still have to do just the outsides, and then some of these, and this outside, and this outside. So these outsides, and then that main body of wall, I'll be painting that tomorrow. And that should be done. And I'll go inside for a second to show you what's going on here. I'm going to turn this off here. There's a little bit of the foam. This is plastic wood, guaranteed to not get messed up by water. And you saw, I showed you a picture of what's back there. But this will fit down there perfectly, beautifully, caulk it. I just need to dig out a little bit more of that foam, and then put some thin set or hydraulic cement or something in there. And I'm going to put it so it's just a little bit proud, a little bit raised up slightly above this surface, because I don't want crap sitting in it, festering, should it get wet or dirty. So, oh well. So that's almost done. And I don't know. Oh, we constantly want to change that. We don't want that to be hard to change, that filter. And I would like to put a little block of wood there and a little block of wood there that makes this thing hang out right there. It's a crazy idea. Oh well. All right, so those are my missions for tomorrow. I think the cycling of the AC in the cottage has definitely slowed down. Here, see, I'm going to replace this with a black one and real stainless screws. So most of the painting should be done tomorrow, and then it's just other stuff. One more little thing. I'm crazy. I'll bet you dollars to donuts that this water fountain, these sprinklers, don't turn on. After a week, these flowers start wilting. I pour a gallon of water on them. I got a line here on one of these. Yeah, see that? There's a line there. That's the height I have to cut off, get rid of the nails, repaint it, and stick it back on the fence. This belongs to the sprinkler guy. And I think that's his hammer there also. Oh well. So, sorry, it looks like it's going kind of slow, but... oh well. Sorry about that. See you later.